I think we have a legitimate chance of winning this game. Welcome back to the Team 12 Seattle Seahawks podcast. I'm your host, Team 12s, and today we're going to be talking about how I think the Seahawks have a legitimate chance of beating the Titans in this game. First of all, first home game, proper home game in, I think it's around 730 days, same with every other NFL team, but, well, except for the teams that had people in their stands last year. But we haven't had fans in the stands in almost 2 years. So, I don't know about you, but I think I get a little hyped about that. It's going to be those blue-collared people that love the Seahawks and want them to win more than anything. Going to be loud. It's always going to help with our home field advantage. But the other things that make it so we have a legitimate chance is Russell Wilson, obviously a beast, as I'm wearing his jersey today. Changing up from the normal Jamal Adams jersey. DK Metcalf didn't really utilize him last game because we knew we were going to win that game because they're a little beaten up again with the Colts. Then Tyler Lockett went off without us using our full variety of plays. The offensive line played pretty well. I liked it. Ethan Posick on the IR. We knew that was going to happen one day or another. But sucks that it was, I think, on his, 5th snap of the season. So, it's a little nice. But we're going to have to make play for a center in free agency. Austin Reiter or Jason Kelce with a trade in, 3 weeks, 4 weeks. Hope it's the trade route. If it goes to the Austin Reiter, I think his name's Austin Reiter from the Chiefs. He was their starting center last year. He was kind of league average, somewhere in the Ethan Posick area. But I think that if we do sign him, it needs to be right now, tomorrow, right now. He won't be able to play for the Seahawks. He hasn't been doing all training camp and stuff like that. He'll probably miss 1-2 weeks and then get ready and play for us. But if we're not signing him now, that means that we're probably going to make a trade for a center like Jason Kelce. So we will have Eric Fuller. I think his name's Eric Fuller. I don't even know. He sucks. Not excited about that. But the Titans' defensive line, not that great. Their linebackers, not that great. Their cornerbacks, not good. Their safeties, I like Kevin Byard. I like him. But other than that, who you got? That's nobody. You got Caleb Farley, dealing with injuries. Not ready yet. Still a raw prospect. On special teams, I don't have anything to say. They haven't stood out to me. Last year I knew they had some some punter problems, but that's because their star punter was out for the season. But I think he's back now. But other than that, I don't really like their defense and special teams. Offense, you got Tannehill, you got AJ Brown, you got Julio, you got Derrick Henry, you got their offensive line. They got a bad tight end, mediocre at best tight end, but their offensive line kind of disintegrating a little bit with their star left tackle in Taylor Lewan, who tore his ACL. He's always been a great player, but he looked a little slow out there. He didn't look quite ready for the NFL season on that knee. But usually with those types of things, you need an extra year after that year of recovery because you need to get that full trust in your body again. So I think their offensive line kind of been lowering it at that position a little. Right tackle kind of been a revolving door. Offensive guards kind of been a little bit of an issue. Center, I don't know who their center is. I think he's solid, definitely better than the Seahawks center, so they got a plus up on us there. But kind of a weakness at the offensive line spot. Derrick Henry, back-to-back rushing leader, yes. Absolute freight train. Once he gets past that, gets into that second level and skips from 1, 2, then he jumps to 4th gear. Then, just as quick as that, he jumps to 6th gear. So we can't let him break out for giant runs. That's what's going to lose us this game. But if we stop him with our plethora of guys at the defensive line position, that position group, I think we have a legitimate chance of stopping him. And once you stop Henry, you stop their team. And when you stop their team, you win the game. How many points do I think the Seahawks score against this defense that's arguably worse than the Colts? I think we score in the range of probably 28-34. Maybe even more. That rhymed. Our defense, I think they hold them to anywhere in the range of 25 points, 30 points at the most. So, in all reality, I think we have a legit chance. When I just look at this game and just see Titans, Seahawks, I'm like, well, that's going to be a loss on our schedule. But when I look into this game, I see it as a win. So, I don't know about you, but I think we have a serious chance of winning this game. I had us losing this game before the season, but as every day passes, I'm like, we have a serious chance of winning this game, and I think we will win this game now. With our offense not being used to its full potential yet, last week since we were going to win that game with not our super exotic stuff, and another week under our belt of NFL practice during the regular season after that game, plus more connection with all of our players and Gerald Everett getting that better connection, I think we have a really good chance of winning this game, and I think we will win this game. So, tell me what you think. I think that we will, as I've stated many times. If you did enjoy, please consider liking and subscribing, and I'll have a link in my description for our Discord. I do see the Seahawks pillow pet in the background trying to slap me with a spatula. I see you. But it's raining right now, so I'll probably just be doing some funny stuff whenever I can. Whenever it's raining outside to set them up somewhere where it just looks funny. But other than that, if you did enjoy, please consider liking and subscribing. And have a good rest of your day. If you think I look bad, you should see the other guy.